What's going on, YouTube? My name is Diesel, and today we are back in the Black Watchmen, Mission 17. Diesel, Agent Diesel, welcome! Yes. Mission 17, Insider Trading. I just got done completing it, and now it's time for us to go through it and show you what I did. You know what I'm saying? This particular mission, for me, it was hard to take in, kind of, because it seems a little ridiculous, but I was like, alright, I'm just going to roll with it, and, yeah, so let's show you. Let's hop into it. Let's do it. Mission 17, Insider Trading. Replay!
Dinner has been spotted. The alligator is keen on not attracting attention. Submerging itself beneath the surface of the water, it will approach its prey unseen, hoping to take it by surprise.
We've made successful contact with the trader. Now we need to cut a deal. Find out what we can use as leverage and report back on what it will cost for the information we need.
Grabbing and dragging it into the water, it can then be drowned and eaten.
Thank you, Michael Caine. Alright. Got some alligators, crocodiles. Gain information on something we can give to the Morpho Trader in exchange for sensitive data on the stronghold. We gotta cut a deal, baby. We got to cut a deal. Intercepted emails from the trader reveal heavy interest in a product. Find the name of the product the trader is monitoring, and it gives us a little bit of a clue here. It gives us 3 words we got to figure out. 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it gives us an archive call number for an email exchange. So let's hop into our archives. Oh, that one. Boom. Archive.blackwatchmen.com. Boom. And you type that in, it brings up this file that says view the file. Here's the weekly report on the items you are watching. These are all edition A. We are expecting a price rise again with the next set release. I know you had your eye on the Weber one for a while. Maybe now is the time to grab it since you like the artist so much. We should get together and actually play sometime soon. It's been too long and this new set looks fun. Kellers. This is between research assistant Rob Kellers and Oscar O'Brien, the subject. Or Oscar O'Brien. Ha. And it gives us a couple of little like graphs and numbers, and like October 5th, 2012, median $1,652.01. It just gives us a list of different, whatever you call it, to play some kind of game. Now, when I go into the Google search and I type in Weber artist, it brings up Max Weber and Mark Weber and a bunch of artists that really have nothing to do with this. Although it's kind of interesting to read through Max Weber the artist. It is. I mean, it's interesting to read up even though it has nothing to do with what we are trying to figure out. Now, so what we're trying to think of is Weber. Gives us a couple clues. Weber artist set, and it's a game. And I'm trying to think of anything that contains a set in a game that requires artistry. Like what kind of pieces. I mean, technically, most pieces, like even little Monopoly pieces, those little pieces can be considered art. Someone had to craft them and make them. But in my mind, I was like, plain set. What comes in a set? And I was like, cards. Cards come in a set. They come in a deck. They come in a bunch of different playing cards, especially if they have different games associated with certain cards. And when I typed in, give me a little. It was Weber artist playing cards. And what happened when I brought up, let's not put that in there here, artist playing cards, and I was like, it's like, you know, it brings up playing cards, just secret decoders and Amazon products that I'm like, no, that's not it. Designed for playing card art, Dallas Museum of Art. But then it comes down here to like magic. I'm like, magic? Well, Black Watchmen's a little magical. And that brings up, actually, it's this site here. Magic the Gathering, artist Amy Weber, playing cards, all have artistry on them. And it turns out that Amy Weber is an artist, an illustrator for Magic the Gathering, and they have a deck or two. I'm not into the Magic the Gathering, and it kind of took me by surprise too. It's like, Magic the Gathering, really? Are we doing this? Is this a real video? Like, is this really happening? This is what I have to deal with? No. I used to have a buddy who, during his lunch breaks, would play another friend They were both into Magic the Gathering, and I sat there and I just watched, and I didn't understand a thing of what was going on. They're using pellets for mana, and I didn't get it. I tried to watch Hearthstone. I still can't figure it out. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't get it. Magic the Gathering is the subject at hand that the cards are made for. And boom, Magic the Gathering. That's the answer. Really? Okay. Okay. Listen, guys, into Magic the Gathering. I'm into playing video games. We're all weird. We all have our weird tendencies. Okay. I still, to this day, don't really know what I kept on watching my buddy do on his lunch breaks. All right, part 2. A perfect card. Identify the name of the facility the trader is interested in. Okay, and it gives us like I think it's 10 X's. This is a recent thing, I think, in like an update where they started giving you hints, like, okay, the answer is this, you know, is this many characters, which I guess is kind of cool. I guess, I mean, to help you out, to kind of cut down the hours of time it may take. But whatever. Okay, all of your reports you sent me on Black Lotus feature items that are not nearly enough. I am looking for the exquisite specimen, not some worn out piece of junk. When you find something that is actually worth my time, send it to me immediately. And I typed in Black Lotus, and apparently it's like the god card of Magic the Gathering. Like, it kills all, destroys all, and it goes for like 25 grand, 30 grand for this one little Magic the Gathering card. It almost blew me away. And even my buddy at work would sell some of his cards to a couple people. I was like, really? This is like a whole economy. Apologies, I have searched everywhere but that I could. There's no way that you will find a Black Lotus card in the exquisite condition you desire. All we have are the Black Lotus cards in existence, and they were all made in 1993, 1994. There is bound to be some evidence of old age. I have some files that may be of interest. You should you wish to pursue your quest for a perfect Black Lotus further. And it gives us an Imager link, and that Imager link pops up these two images. Okay, looks like we have some kind of Chinese, more Chinese. Don't know what those are, but let's continue back to reading. I see what you were saying. Very interesting idea. They have a facility in Texas. However, the cost of acquiring the equipment and negotiating for it is too great at the moment. A shame, really. Texas. So we're talking about Magic the Gathering. We're talking about Texas. Woo! And whatever these images are, which I did a little research, this is a rubber blanket. Rubber blankets are a term for the offset and denotes a subcarrier with which a printing ink form the printing plate. So that it's like a printing press, like an old school printing press. Back in the day, you would take this rubber roller and then you place a frame down. Okay, I'm trying to describe it with my hands and you can't see this. It's like a little plate, and you put a little piece of paper over top of it, and then you roll it, and then the imprint from the engraving, something like that, and then it would just kind of like plant over top of it. So they're talking maybe about counterfeiting or printing something up, counterfeiting a Magic the Gathering, okay, card. All right, go for it, homie. And the second image here is paper money. So this is actually, let's see here. In the 1200s, the Mongols conquered Persia and few other places. A portion of the empire Persia was known as influenced by Chinese paper money. So this is like an old school printing press, like an old school tablet to print up currency. Very cool. So they are talking about printing and making their own Magic the Gathering, but they said in the file that there is a place in Texas, a facility in Texas. So in the Google search, Magic the Gathering printing facility, Texas, and it brings up Cartamundi. Hi. Cartamundi Group, also called Cartamundi, actually, also that's what it's called, is a Belgian company based in Turnhout. I don't know how to pronounce it. That manufactures, produces, and sells board games, card games, collectible card games, packages, and playing cards through its manufacturing and sales subsidiaries. So, Cartamundi. Low view. Cartamundi. Oh, it just happens to fit. Ooh, and we moving on. We moving on to the next mission, for sure. Very, very fancy, very good. Someone told me that, like, dude, the next couple missions are going to be brutal. Well, if they're anything like that, I'll be alright. But I doubt that they're going to be that simple. Like, it took me maybe about 45 minutes to really just hanker out, nail out all the details. It's just the Magic the Gathering part. That's the part that kind of threw me off. I was like, really? Magic the Gathering? I suppose. Our next mission, Mission 18, the Manor House. Study the security logs and the blueprints of the enemy stronghold to find their weakness. Alright, we're going to be doing some infiltrating in our next mission. I hope that y'all stick around. You know what I'm saying? We're almost to the end of the story, Season 1. It's very interesting, very cool. So folks, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit like. It helps my channel out ever so much more than you know. And if you enjoyed this video a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. I got new videos coming out every single day, live streams on Twitch and on YouTube every single week. Folks, have a great day, afternoon, evening, good night, peace out, like, shout. Now we'll check you out right here again in the Black Watchmen next time.